Strength wove softness into my spine and whispered identity into my bones before I ever took my first breath. So understand this. If you step toward me, step with intention. If you reach for me, reach with reverence. If you speak to me, speak like you know heaven is listening. I am not something you stumble into. I am something you prepare for. Handle me like purpose, not pastime, not maybe. Treat me like the calling God placed on you daily. If you come into my life, come holy, come steady. Cause blessings ain't casual, and I'm not meant for the unready. I've been mishandled before by people who love my light but never learned my language. By people who wanted my presence but couldn't carry my weight. By people who liked the idea of me but weren't built for the reality of me. See, purpose is protocols, destiny has requirements, and I'm done letting unprepared hands fumble what heaven fought to protect. If you want access to me, read the manual, guide, road, study my spirit, honor my boundaries, show up with consistency, not convenience. Because I'm not hard to love, I'm just not easy to mishandle. My peace is sacred ground, my heart is holy territory. My energy is not a playground for people who don't know how to pray. I've outgrown half love, bare minimum affection, and people who only show up when it benefits them. Respect is the ticket, honor is the entry fee.
Talk to me,
and baby,
talk.
Not everybody gets in.
Everybody ain't getting
I carried the prayers of women who held families together with nothing but faith and backbone. Women who cried in silence but walked in strength. Women who were overlooked but never overthrown. That resilience is in my blood, their wisdom is in my walk, their fire is in my voice. So when you handle me like legacy, handle me like lineage, handle me like the answered prayer somebody before me whispered. Handle me like purpose, not pastime, not maybe. Treat me like the calling God placed on you daily.
Welcome to I Am God's Success Project.
Come steady, cause blessings ain't casual, and I'm not meant for the unready.
Let's get ready.
I am not your convenience.
You are not convenience.
I am not your comfort zone.
You are not nobody's comfort zone.
I am not your temporary escape from the work you refuse to do.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not.
I am your mirror, your elevation. Your reminder that God still gives good things to people willing to rise to the occasion.
Are you willing to rise, though?
So if you step toward me, step with purpose. If you love me, love with intention.
Love with full intention.
If you hold me like heaven trusted you with something rare.
Hold me right. Talk to me nice.
Handle me like purpose.
Handle me like purpose.
That's exactly
this
what I am.
This is what you need to handle yourself today. Ooh, 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 ooh. Handle me like a purpose. Welcome in, everybody, and thank you guys so much for coming into I Am God's Success Project. Today, I wanted to talk to you guys about that word strong and being strong. There's a scripture that goes with it, 2 Corinthians 12. This is my first time putting a scripture up here, y'all. But it fits so perfectly that I needed to incorporate this today. 2 Corinthians 12, 9, 10 continues to remind me that when I am weak, then I am strong. Not by my own power, but by his alone. Here's the thing. When we understand our strength and we understand the true meaning of being strong, I'm going to read the one on top. Strong people know their worth. They have a strong sense of self-worth, meaning they don't seek external validation or comparison. They know who they are and they accept it and they love it. They walk tall, not because they are better, but because they know they have real confidence inside. See, yesterday, what I spoke to you guys about was comparison. Because who the hell are you comparing yourself to? And why are you comparing yourself and making yourself small? That don't even make sense. And so when you start looking at that external comparison and that external validation, and you're looking for this outside world to validate what you believe your strength is, what you believe your power is, how you love yourself, how you honor yourself, how you treat yourself, the things that you say about yourself, and how you see yourself becomes vital. It becomes a vital thing that you need to do. Not that you want to do it, but you really truly need to not compare yourself to others. You need to not look for external validation. You need to start to work only on your self-worth. Because here's the thing, and I realize when you're dealing with growth, baby, when you're dealing with growth, especially when you have friends that have been in your life forever, when you're dealing with your family, when you're dealing with a cycle of things that you have been repeating for so long, people see you and you're good, you're bad, you're ugly, and you're in between, and they've built a person. They've built who they see you as. You'll hear people talk about you and be like, who are they talking about? Because it can't be me. Nah, that can't be me you talking about. There's no way that could be me you're talking about. That's crazy talk. That's crazy talk that I would be the one that you would be calling these negative things. Because when you know your own self-worth and you know your own value, that will go over your head like, phew. It will literally go over your head like the wind. They'll be talking, and because put your hand in front of your mouth right now. When you're talking, do you guys notice that all you're doing is exhaling when you're talking? Put your hand in front of your mouth right now. Y'all better brush your teeth this morning. Some of y'all may not like that smell that's coming, but we ain't gonna talk about it. Y'all better get that damn baking soda and motherfucking and get that scrub on. Scrub with a little peroxide and get them teeth white. Yeah. Get that baking soda, get all that out your breath. But when you speak, hello, hi, good day, how are you? Everything is an exhale. So when they're talking, let them talk. All they're doing is just giving you some good air. Let them talk. Let them fan it out. Because you know all they're doing is talking air. Because when you claim it, that's when it becomes something. If you allow yourself to let that thing flow over you, past you, around you, but you never let it get in. That's the part right there. That's the part that people struggle with. It's the letting it in part. Because how many of you let someone's opinion get in on you and let that affect you? How many of you guys have put yourself in positions where you've let things from the outside world affect you in ways that you did not need it? Because they called you an asshole, and you know you're not an asshole. You was angry for a reason. They called you all kinds of names. Are those names valid? Because what that thing does to you, it ends up breaking you down and putting you in a state of weakness, especially if you believe it. Especially if you believe it. At one point, that energy used to make me angry, used to make me frustrated. Now it just makes me cut y'all off. It makes me cut everybody off. You talking shit. Oh, you don't appreciate. Oh, okay. Oh, Oh, you're not appreciative of what you got right here. Oh, okay. You know, I put it to you like this. It's like a scoop of ice cream. When you, for those who are parents, right? When you have a kid and you give them something, for example, a scoop of ice cream. But man, that fucking kid complained about that ice cream. Oh, mommy, this ice cream tastes nasty. Oh, mommy, this is gross. Oh, mommy, this is nasty. Oh, mommy, this. Oh, mommy, that. Cursing that ice cream, right? Saying every negative thing they can about that ice cream, except for thank you. This is yummy. This is good. Then they ask for another scoop. Then they say, can I get another scoop? What are you going to do with that? What are you going to do when they ask you to get another scoop? As a parent, I'm looking at you sideways like, hold up, wait a minute. You said all that shit about this ice cream and now you want another scoop? Oh, no, you ain't getting nothing else. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. I'm not giving you nothing else. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Do you know how many of you guys are doing that? When you're getting that good stuff, right? When you have the people telling you that they love you and they cherish you and they think that you're amazing, sometimes you don't even pay attention to that. But that person who breaks you down and says that you're mean or you're a loser or you're nasty, oh yeah, you guys pick those things up real strong. You pick them up real strong. You give more power to what they call the devil than you do God. That's why people be like, oh my God, the devil's so busy. No, it's not. The devil's not busy. You just forgot that you were strong. You just forgot that you are the power here. You just forgot yourself. That's all you did. And so when people start to tell you negative things about yourself and you take them on and you make them who you are. Oh, well, 10 years ago, they said I was an asshole, so I'm still an asshole today because that's what they say I am. I remember from being all 10 years old, I was like, do I have to show these people who I am? Do I need to tell you who I am? And I realized when people have a negative view of me, when people have that view that just does not match who I believe that I am, I cut everybody off. Shunk, 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 shunk. And everybody that's connected to you too, they got to go. Not forever, ever, but for a little while. So that I can break that energy and utilize my own energy, utilize my own spirit, and get that confidence back in myself. Because people are going to try to break you down. The better you are doing, the better you are feeling, especially when they're not feeling good, they see you smiling. How many people look at you with a smile on your face and get vexed? How many people look at you shining and want to come and take your shine? They want to come and rob you. You doing the hard work. You putting in the effort. You doing what you supposed to do. And yet because I'm shining, you mad? You know you could glow too. Because I'm making some money, you mad? Because I got some new shoes. Do you guys notice when you start to elevate, when you start to use that strength, there is going to be those people that are going to come and really work your spirit to break you down. And I want to let you know, unfortunately, a lot of those people are the ones that's closest to you. Those friends that you've had for 30 years, remember, they seen you. They seen you when you were awkward and all off, and they seen you. They seen you when you were figuring your life out. They seen you when you were going through your journey. They seen you. And some of them, they like you in that position. For example, the fat friend. I used to be one of the fat friends. I did. I was almost 200 pounds. And at 5'4", 200 pounds, my titties were out to here. And my ass, you could see it from the front. You couldn't miss that fucking thing coming. People used to ask me where I bought my booty. And I was like, what do you mean where I bought my bum? Like, that's weird. People be buying asses. Like, shit, let me give them mine. Fuck, I got a whole lot to give away. They want to come and suck some of my fat out. And I used to look and I used to think and I used to feel this energy within myself. Oh, I used to feel this energy within myself. Like, wow. But I noticed my friends were happy with it, some of them. Some of them were ecstatic to invite me out. Some of them couldn't wait because couldn't hide it. It's there, it's everywhere. Even when I wore my girdles and my tucks and my this and my that. It's only so much that's going to do. And when I lost weight and I got into me and I got into dressing myself the way I wanted to dress myself and adorn the way I want to adorn and appreciate myself the way I wanted to appreciate myself. And when I started to do that, I actually had people that got mad about it. Oh my gosh, so you just always shining. Wow, I never said anything about when you were shining, baby. I always just told you, oh my God, girl, you look amazing. I never questioned your shine. I never questioned your amazingness. I never questioned your beauty. I didn't question you. But your strength is now becoming their weakness because you're now going to a place that they didn't see you in. You're now going to a place that they didn't expect for you to elevate to. Now you're the hot, skinny friend. Now you're the sexy one. Now you putting on your shit and they're like, fuck. Before, when you were fat, the fat girls had to deal with you. You weren't my competitor. But when you lost the weight, now you become competition. You see what I'm saying? And your strength is now what they want to utilize against you. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Ain't that something? That is a thing that ooh. People will start be like, oh, you think you smart? Oh, you think you cute? Oh yeah, I like your little business. People will literally start to utilize words that I don't think you guys even understand. You guys are, when you start to elevate a certain way, it shines on you. You think people can't see the glow on you? When people tell me, oh my God, Taja, you glowing, I'm like, I ain't did shit because I don't wear no makeup. I don't wear no makeup. The most I put on some lip gloss and y'all could see I'm so good at buying this shit that your shit's completely empty and I'm still trying to scrape it out. Every so often I might put on a little lippic to impress you. Put a little lippic on. But when people tell me I'm glowing, sometimes I hear it and they say it and it's so soft and it's so beautiful. Ooh, Taja, you glowing, girl. But then there's times where you can hear it and you can hear the disdain in their voice. You glowing. What you doing? They start to question that glow. They start to question that prosperity. They start to question it's what kind of car is this? And how many of you do that yourselves? I need y'all to check yourselves today. You might be the person that's doing that. You might be the person that's calling everybody's business little and everything is little. Because right now, that's how you feeling. You might be the one right now that's breaking people's strength down because you feel in a way. Don't go and wipe nobody's smile off because you don't feel like you're smiling. Go and create life for yourself so that you can smile. Because when people start talking about my clothes or they start talking about, oh, Tasha, you this and you that, I be like, yeah, what the fuck, you mad about it or something? Now I just call it out. Now I'm just calling it out. Are you mad that I look good? Like, what's the problem? Because I ain't never had no problem with you looking good. Your comment is a little bit off. Or you walk up to your girlfriends and they look you up and down and shit. Oh, nothing to say. They ain't even gonna tell you look good, but they gave you that fucking eye though. How many of you are dealing with family members that are telling you right now that you're not good enough? Right now. They want to remind you of all the things. You're so wonderful. I heard it yesterday. You're so wonderful. You're so smart. You're so this. You're so that. But you just don't respect people's space. I said, I don't respect people's space. I said, all right, cool. I'm going to take me away from you. I'm just going to free you from, because I'm that person, eh? If you're not happy with me, I will remove myself. I am not going to try to fix it. None of that. I'm going to keep moving on my flow. And as I move on my flow, on my strength, on my steam, you'll eventually catch back up. But right now, you've jumped off the fucking train. And I'm not stopping the train to pick your ass back up. Y'all better get it. So when people look at your strength and look at it and try to utilize it as a weakness, I want you to take all of the power that you have and move. I want you to take the power that you have. And remember, you're told that when I am weak, then I am strong. Not by my own power. You're not having to do this alone. This morning I woke up, and when I looked at my clock, it was 3:33. Then I looked at my clock again, it was 4:44. I looked at my clock again, it was 5:55. You're not doing this alone. Nothing about what you're doing in this life is a loner position here. Nothing of what you're doing right now brings you into a state of loneliness. None of it. What do you choose for yourself today, though? What do you choose for yourself? Isn't that a wonderful question? What do you choose for you? Do you choose to let people take your shine? Dull your shine? Do you let them dictate who you are? Or do you keep moving in your own essence? Because when I come to you with the word strong, I'm not going to lie to you, I hated that word at one point. I hated the word strong. I could not stand it. I thought it was a curse more than it was any kind of blessing. I thought it was a curse. I never looked at it as a blessing. I never looked at it and said, I'm strong and this is a good thing. Until recently. Only in my last few years did I look at strong and be appreciative of it, because if I'm not strong, then I'm putting myself in a state of weakness. Take that shit off you. Take it off you. So today I want you guys to put in the chat, I take this off me. Whatever it is that's been attacking your strength, people, places, things, attitudes, behaviors, whatever it is, I take this off me. I take this off me. Take it off you. Anyone or anything, any circumstance, I want you to remind yourself, you are the one that has to take it off you. Because if you don't, people will keep making you wear shit for clothes. I'm going to say that to you again. If you don't take their stuff off of you, they will have you wearing shit for clothes. They will have you, when you are smiling, they want to rip your joy. When you are prosperous, they are complaining as if you're not good enough to be prosperous, even if they are. I want you today to take that off of you. Remember what it means to be strong. Strong people know their worth. Strong people know their worth. They have a strong sense of self-worth. Meaning they don't seek external validation or comparison. They know who they are and they accept it. And they love it. And they walk tall, not because they are better, but because they know that they have real confidence inside. You got to understand that when you take all that stuff off of you, all those fingers, all that stuff off of your back, and you move in that level of confidence and knowing, fuck what they got to say about you. You know how many things I've heard about myself over my life? And every so often when somebody brings some new piece of doo-doo to my plate, and it stinks so bad, it just reminds me of all the other doo-doo that they brought. And sometimes that might make me catch a moment. But I'm grateful that I don't stay in that moment. Because when I start to go through my spirit and ask my spirit, hey, wait a minute, is this your fault? Is this my fault? Because if it's my fault, let me know. Is this my fucking fault? No. No, that ain't my fault. Just because you want to point a finger at me does not mean that I have to claim it. Because I can point a finger right now at you and tell you that you're amazing, that you're wonderful, that you're just the best thing God ever made, and you could still say no. You could still say no to that. As there's 444 people in here. You could still say no to that. So when I point that finger at you that tells you all that nasty stuff, you have the option to say no to it. You have the option, you have the power, you have the might, you have the right to say no. And guess what, folks? No really does mean no. Because when God says no, I don't give a fuck how you try to make it a yes. There's a no. And no matter how much you want to tell yourself no, when God says yes, there's no denying you. He said to remind you that when you are weak, when you find yourself in your weakest place, that's where you're going to find your strength. Because you have to Now take yourself away from that external validation. You have to take yourself away from that fucking comparison. When you get to your lowest, I see how God works. I've been struggling this month. I've definitely been doing my own struggling. But I release that. I say it to you, but I take my I am back off of that and I put it in I'm releasing struggle. I'm releasing those thoughts, those words, those actions. I'm releasing that energy that says I'm not good enough. I release that shit. And I release the people attached to it. Because you're hampering my growth. You're hampering my growth because you want me to stay on that hamster wheel, but baby, I jumped off that. I jumped off. I'm jumping off the struggle bus. So when, and it will come, this is part of your test, as they call it in this school of life. It's going to come. People are going to question you. You know, one of the nicest things about Reverend Ike and watching Reverend Ike and enjoying him, and you know, I don't do it for you guys anymore, unfortunately, because I kept on getting violation after violation, but I still listen to Ike on my own. Because I told y'all I was just incorporating you into what I was already doing for myself. And so in listening to Ike and watching his interviews, oh man, that man stood his ground. You couldn't tell him nothing about himself that did not match him. If it didn't match him, he was like, nope. You could say so if you want to. You could give that power if you want to, but I won't. This is who I am. Let me break your confusion. Let me get you out of the woods. Let me clear your head on this subject called me. Because when you know who you are, when you hit that rock bottom, when you hit that rock bottom, baby, it's going to force you to do some shit. Notice that when you hit all the way down to the bottom, when you get to your weakest, your lackingest, your nastiest, when you get all the way down to you ain't got nothing left, then you are strong. Because you gonna find a way out that quicksand. Yes, you are. You're gonna find your way out. You're gonna find your way into yourself because you can't look at the world anymore. The world has you in such a broken sense. It's like being an angry black woman. As soon as you raise your voice at all, oh, why are you so angry? Hold up. What makes you think I'm angry? What? Because I'm talking to you direct, straightforward, in your face? I know most people that talk like that, you would think they're angry, but no, a confident person speaks like that too. A confident person has no time to be played with, toyed with, or fucking mishandled. You gonna handle me like purpose. You gonna handle me like you know something. You gonna handle me with my favor because I walks with it. So when people want to make you weak and they want to break you down because of their own shit that they're going through, that's when you're going to find your strength. Look at that girl who she's been abused for so many years. All of a sudden now, that man that used to abuse her violently can't do it because she done learned how to kick ass. you're not going to stay in the same position. Once you come out that quicksand, baby, you going to rise. And there is going to be people that's going to try and knock you off your fucking square. And I'm telling you, and it's going to come close. It's going to come from your friends. It's going to come from your family. It's going to come from the people who have been around you the most. And you would think they're supposed to lift you. You think that they're supposed to support you. You're going to think that they're supposed to, because they are supposed to. But some of them see you moving too far away from them. Some of them see you elevating too far. And so because you are, I don't know, are you going to leave me behind? I remember that was something that I was told, like, I'd say maybe about 5 to 7 years ago. And I was like, why don't I have the full support that I want to have? Like, people use it. My friends call me for it. My family benefits from it. Why the fuck am I not getting the support that I need? And I was told, let me ask you a question, Tasha. Are you the doer in your family? Yeah. Are you the one everybody calls? Yeah. Are you the one that if you're outside with them, they're going to push you in front to do it instead of them doing it, even though it's their shit? Are you the one that brings the life to the party, that keeps everyone and everything organized, even in your aggression? Are you that person? And when I answered yes, my friend looked at me and said, and that's why you don't have the support that you need. That's why, right there. Because you're their support system. You're their lean. You're their go-to. You're the plug. And a lot of the times, those will be the same people that will rip you down, because where the fuck are you going? You're going too high and I can't reach you. Because if you get, imagine you get fucking famous. Now I just can't have you. I can't just I can't just pick up and be where you at. You might be in Paris today. You might be in London tomorrow. And I got to sit here and wait for you to come back. I watch parents stop their kids from living their life. Oh, well, I want my child to do this and that. No. Why don't you ask your child what they're interested in? Oh, my kid's only interested in playing video games. Do you know how much people are fucking millionaires off of playing video games? You better get into that boy's interest and put him in some tournaments and do some shit. You ain't got to be no sack on the couch playing video games. You could be a fucking serious. That's why they're called gamers. There is serious gamers out there that make millions of dollars off of playing fucking video games. There's nothing on this planet that you can't do. But how many of your parents, your own people, will stop you from growing because it doesn't fit the mold? Me being a psychic medium, all that shit, it didn't fit the mold. That shit didn't fit the mold. It was weird. It was strange. And even though I come from a family who've heard some crazy shit, my grandfather had a horse running in the house, kicking up everything in the house, but no horse was there. You couldn't see a physical horse, but the horse was fucking up the house. We grew up listening to these stories. So when I got into psychic and medium, and when this fucking gift kicked in, when I could now see the horse, when I can now feel it and whoa, holy shit. So the things that they said don't exist really exist. Oh my God, this is so scary. When I got into that world, people want to lock me up, put me in the fucking crazy house. At one point, I ain't gonna lie, even I wanted to put me in the crazy house at one point, especially when them numbers started coming. All them 555s and 333s and 111s. And I was losing my fucking mind because it was everywhere. I was like, maybe I should just go turn this, whatever this is off because I must be going crazy. And it was such a good thing because each time I was faced with that position, there was always someone that would be like, nah, don't do that. You're going to be just fine. I remember having a suicide attempt and nobody would even show up. My siblings were like, I'm not even fucking showing up for you. You want to kill yourself, stay there. We're not even paying you any attention. And that's because I was struggling with all of this stuff. I was struggling with normalization. I was struggling with the external validation. I was struggling with that fucking comparison, comparing myself to what? To normal? Comparing myself to who? What, when, where? Who was I comparing myself to? And that was robbing me of all of it. Because that external validation was scary and I wasn't getting it. I wasn't getting it from the outside. So I end up having to do it without permission. And now that I'm just doing it, people either accept it or they don't. And I can give a fuck less if you do. This is where finding my strength came in powerful. And so today I just want you guys really focusing on who you are and whose you are. Some want to see you do good, but will block because of that fear. Yes, they're going to block you. They can't help but block you. And not because they're being vicious toward you, not because they hate you. I realize that. But because they're in some phase in their life. They might be in a state of pain, confusion, lack, phase in their life. A place of pain, a place of just, ooh. I'm telling you. It has been a journey in this strength. Because that weakness comes up. Whether it's in muscles and mind, relationships. But I want you to know that when you release that external, release that comparison, everything else will line itself up beautifully. Everything lines itself up beautifully. It lines itself up ideally. It lines itself up smoothly because all you need to know is that you are strong. And your weaknesses and being weak and put in weak positions is only helping you to discover that strength even more. Remember, when you ask God for something, God ain't just going to give it to you. God's going to put you through the circumstances to sharpen that blade. I'm going to put you through all kinds of things to make sure that you sharpen that blade. So don't forget yourself. Don't forget yourself. Oh, excuse me. Don't forget yourself. Don't forget who you are. Tell the weak, then I am strong. Every time you look at yourself as weak, every time you look at yourself as a victim or less than or whatever negative thing, anytime you're looking at yourself in any, thank you, baby, in any favor that does not become Your highest good. Stop it. You're going to stop it one time. And all you're going to remind yourself is, I'm strong. I could do this. And I've used that statement so many times, excuse me, guys, in my life. I've used it so many times in my life. I've used it and moved couches. I've used it and done some things. Ooh. I've used it. And so I'm grateful. And I want to give my gratitude this morning because this morning at 3 o'clock this morning, I was arisen by Spirit, by God, waking me up. And at 3:33 this morning, on my clock, God wanted to make me fully aware of myself. And then I got a message this morning. And then I got a message this morning at 3:43. Now today is 10/6/10. 10/6/10. And I got a message at 3:43. Do you see the alignments? There's an alignment there. And it was from beautiful Robin, Dr. RCR. And she sent me the cutest fucking graphics. So Rachel, the graphics that you see, this was created by Dr. Robin for me. And this is my favorite one right here with the leg cocked up and all that, with the J's on and all that. That's so that's such a representation of me that I just need to make that like a background on my phone, because that's what I'm about to do with it. Like, I feel so connected to this graphic right here. I feel connected, like it's representing me. It's like new life. And so I want to give you your flowers, Dr. Robin, because she was with me this morning. She was like, I don't know why the hell I'm up this early, but here I am messaging you at 3:43 in the damn morning. And she didn't know I was awake. She was just doing that because her spirit told her to. Her spirit said, hey, you got to send this girl a message because she's about to fuck our shit up. And I can't afford for her to fuck this shit up. Because I'm telling y'all, I've had a month so far. And it has tested my strength in ways. You know, my God, it has tested my strength. And yesterday, I had one of those breakdown moments because my character was attacked yesterday in a way that I did not expect. And I should have seen the energy flowing, because from first thing in the morning, I had people coming onto the live giving me this negative energy yesterday, questioning me, right? Trying to antagonize. I cussed their ass out. Yes, I did. But what it did was it transformed my energy, and it shifted me into a space I didn't expect. Because holy shit, yesterday by 9 o'clock, hell got unleashed. Hell got unleashed by 9 o'clock yesterday in my morning. Hell got unleashed. And remember, yesterday was 6-9-10 or 9-6-10, however you want to look at it. And that energy right there, being told all these nasty things. And I'm like, who are you guys talking about? Having fingers pointed, energy blamed, all this anger was dumped on my plate. And then I'm dealing with the outside world, and they fucking with me and talking shit. And yeah, Robin Girl, if you did not write me this morning, oh yeah. I was literally waking up this morning and packing. I was packing everything. Lights out. There will be what? Not on this train. Some I am, not in the train, not in the plane, not in the boat. Nope. I'm out. And I've been struggling with this in and out, in and out, in and out feeling for this last month. In and out, in and out, in and out. Feeling appreciated, not feeling appreciated. Having someone tell me, Tasha, you fucking literally saved my life. I was going to end my life and you saved my life. I was addicted to a drug that it had every essence of me. And just within a few days of talking to you, the stronghold of it just stopped. The alcoholism stopped. And that's what I'm telling you. When you start to get strong, people will fuck with you. So I started to get strong. I was doing great in my Ike shit. Ike and me, we was doing big things. We was doing big things. Thank you, baby. Tell me and Ike wasn't doing big things. All of a sudden, I started to incorporate things. And that damn thing changed on me real quick. Thank you, baby. That thing changed on me real quick. And a seed was planted in my head. A seed that I had rooted out. It was a weed that was constantly growing. I remember I used to have a blackhead on my nose that it took my mother like 7 years to get out. Like 7 years to get this thing. We worked on that thing, squeezing it, working on it for 7 fucking years to get this blackhead out of my nose. And the skin of your nose ain't that fucking thick. The skin of your nose ain't that thick. And we worked to get this thing out. And sometimes that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to work to get this thing out. Because it's reoccurring. It's a reoccurring energy that God wants you to remove, release, and replace now. Remove, release, replace. I'm going to have to write that down. Give me a second, y'all. Y'all know when the shit comes to me, I got to remove, release, replace. Hold on. Remove, release, replace. Because if I don't write it down, shit. Come on, pen. Well, I goddamn forget it in the fucking moment. But I know y'all got it right in the chat for me. This is what we doing today. Removing, remove, release, replace. That's what we doing. Thank you. Remove, release, replace. See what we're doing right there? We're doing some rees. When you rees, what are you doing? You're just getting back to where you were. You're just getting back to where you were. Take the re out of all of those now. Take the re out of all of those. And this is what we're doing today. We moving. We leasing. Because everything is for rent here. We don't own shit, y'all. And we placing it. So we moving. We leasing. We placing. Move, lease, place. That's what we're doing right now. Right now we are moving. So you're just reattaching yourself to your movement. You are leasing. Now you have a new lease on life. Now you're putting your money in somewhere else. Hey, you ain't do some things with you. Hey. You ain't looking like Ray J in them streets. We ain't gonna talk about Ray J. All right, I'm gonna stop fucking with him. I'm gonna stop fucking with Ray J. Right now, I got a new person to fuck with. And that is Miss Clarissa Shields. What are you doing, girl? You ain't even lumped up in the ring, but goddamn, girl, you getting lumped up in them streets. My feed is full of this girl just embarrassing the shit out of herself. You looking worse than Ray J. I ain't gonna lie to you. Looking crazy, wild-eyed and shit. You got a new lease on life. Don't walk around here trying to validate, trying to compare. This girl has lost her mind, trying to dress like another woman. It's like literally single white female happening in real life. Like I'm watching it in real life. And it's fucking really weird. It's really weird because that external validation and that thing, hey, look, that's like that blackhead that just wouldn't get out your nose. That's like that thing that you got to keep working on and working on and working on and working on and working on. Yes, that's the one with Papoose, girl. Child. Oh my God. I'm going to do a reading on her ass today because I need to talk to that child. As a woman, I need her to stop. Oh, so bad. Jesus. Oh, so bad. She has lost her strength. She has lost her strength because she forgot who she is. Now the confidence that she has inside is one that she's mimicking confidence. You've ever mimicked confidence? Because when you mimic confidence and you're really confident, it's two different fucking things. Mimicking it and being it, two different things. You can't mimic confidence and get away because you're always going to see the weakness behind it. That's why you got to get into a place of knowing yourself fully, because otherwise you're going to spend your life trying to be like somebody else. And I feel for her because she's only in her 30s. So she don't even know no better in that sense because they're damn sure ain't nobody talking to her. But you can't mimic confidence. You know what, Robin? You a fucking... Let me go get my pen and my paper, girl. Woo, child. It's a write it down day today, Robin. Robin, my birdie. You ain't... Look, a little birdie with big wings. Ooh, oh, girl. Little birdie with big wings. That's all I'm going to say. You can't. And you know, my life circumstances has definitely made me understand that you cannot mimic confidence. It will always show. Somebody will always be able to say something that just fucking gets you. And then you realize, oh, maybe I'm not as confident as I thought I was. Or, you know what I'm saying? I had this together, or no, You are, baby. You are that little birdie. Because when you look at a robin, you don't think that robin got all this going on. But that robin, though, let that robin start to flap them wings. First of all, y'all robins move fast as fuck. Fast. Zoom, zoom. One minute you see me, the next minute you don't. You guys have a camouflage that can confuse you because in the element of 1 minute you see me and 1 minute you don't, you can still be sitting there. But you just turned your body in a direction and now you matching them leaves so perfectly, I can't damn tell. Because you hit them branches and you guys love to hit a branch. You love to hit a branch. And what's the branch? The branch, I realize, like, Ooh, tomorrow's going to be powerful. Oh, tomorrow's going to be powerful, Robin. We're going to talk about the tree. We're going to talk about the tree and the branch. Let me write that down so I remember. That's what I'm going to talk about. The tree and the branch. Because when you... Hold on. I just got to write it down, y'all, because my brain is going so... My brain is going so fast right now. Look how I wrote that shit down. I don't even know what the fuck I just wrote. I got to cross that out and then write it again. Woo, my hand going way too fast. Yeah. The tree and the branch. Because when you look at a beautiful tree and you look at those branches and you look at the extension of it, it's so fucking powerful. And it's always stabilizing itself. And this is where you, as being strong, comes in. Root yourself. And take those weeds out. Get those weeds out. They have different purposes for those weeds. Get them out of your mind. You want only the things that grow fully. You want in this power box of yours. So today, remember that being strong is to know your worth, to know and have a strong sense of your own self-worth. No more validation from the outside. No more comparison. Release the comparison. Who are you comparing yourself to? And don't let nobody take you from where you know you are going to bring you back where you know you did not want to bring back. Where you know you came from that. You know you ain't bringing that shit into today. Don't let nobody take you back there. Don't let nobody bring you down. Don't let nobody knock off your crown. And even if you listen to it for today, even if you listen to it for the moment, don't take it no further than a few breaths. Don't take it no further than you need to take it. So that it doesn't fester. So that it doesn't put you in this position. So when they say that you are strong and they say that you are powerful, I want you to know that you didn't do this by luck. Y'all already know what I'm about to put on for y'all. You did not do this by luck. You built this thing brick by brick, prayer by prayer, and tear by tear. Every tear that you cried, every hair that you lost, all the grays you see on my hair, all grayed up, all them grays, God knows every one. God knows every ounce. Thank you, baby. God knows every ounce. God sees every ounce. Release this now and bring your power back. Because you deserve so much. So much. And the only person that gonna give this to you, freely, fully, and completely, baby, is you. So today, I'm taking mine. I just want you guys putting that in the chat. I'm taking mine. Just put that in the chat for yourself. Remember, I have you guys type these things because When you're typing it, your mind is working. Your brain is going. Your hands is going. You're feeling the keyboard. You're even saying it in your brain. Your ears heard it. Your spirit heard it. I'm taking mine. I forgot the damn am out. I taking mine. I was taking mine, baby. I taking mine today. I taking mine with my lipic. Mommy, I taking mine. I taking my glory. I taking my happiness. I taking everything, mommy. I taking it all the day. I'm taking mine. I take it. I'm mine. I take it. I put it on my lipic. Okay? I take it. On my power. Thank you. Because how you built this thing? Brick by brick. Ain't nobody give you this shit. Ain't nobody offer it to you.
Before I say a word.
Oh my God. Let's get some volume.
Let me honor the hands that held me.
Let me get some volume on
when
this.
I couldn't hold myself.
Yeah. Let me honor all them hands.
Let me honor the prayers that went up for me before I even knew how to pray for myself.
I pray for you every day.
Let me honor the
I pray for
storms that
humanity
didn't swallow
every day.
but shaped me.
Thank you, God. Thank you, God.
Let me honor the God who didn't rush my becoming but refined me.
God was just refining you, baby.
Until I could carry the weight of my own life.
Remember, I am strong.
Because this season, this moment, this glow is not accidental.
Come on, y'all.
It's ancestral, it's earned, it's carved, it's cultivated. Ooh, it's mine because I built it with bare hands and borrowed strength.
Borrow some. You got it.
People
Borrow
love
that
to clap
shit.
for the finished product, but they never ask about the process.
Thank you, Robin.
They
Thank you,
shine,
Birdie.
but they don't ask about the
Thank you for singing
shadows I
that
had to
beautiful
walk
song
through
in
to
my
get
ear
here.
this morning.
They don't know about the nights I cried so hard. I had to remind myself to breathe.
Thank you.
They don't know about the mornings.
Thank you,
I woke
Stacey.
up with swollen eyes, but still whisper, God, if you give me strength, I'll try again. They don't know about the days I felt invisible, unseen, unpicked, unprotected, but still kept building like a woman who knew her future depended on her faithfulness.
That's why you
I
strong.
didn't stumble into the
That's why you
season.
strong.
I sold into it.
That's why
I
you
suffered
strong.
into it. I sang my way through it. I survived my way into it.
How y'all do it?
Brick by
What?
prayer by prayer, tip by tip. I built this. I built me. Brick by brick.
Tell them how you did it. Tell them brick by brick is how I did this. I did it brick by brick.
It was sacred grind. It was me
Using
choosing
myself.
myself.
I did it brick by brick, baby. And I threw some bricks at y'all ass. Get the fuck out of here.
I created it with God in my lungs and my ancestors humming in my bones. See, I'm not new to the fight.
No.
I'm familiar with the battlefield.
Yes,
I
you
know
are.
what it feels like to rebuild myself.
Me too.
With nothing but a mustard seed and the memory of who I used to be. I know what it feels like to be overlooked until God said, now watch me make her undeniable. I know what it feels like to be counted out until heaven whispered, baby, you were never out. You were in training. This ain't coincidence. This ain't change. This ain't love. This is lineage working up in my bloodstream. This is purpose stretching. It's all in my chest. This is every woman before me who didn't get a turn but still prayed I'd get mine.
I pray for you. I pray for you. I pray for you. I pray for you every day, baby. Come and find your power back.
My destiny behind the scenes. I bloomed out of broken that didn't break me. I bloomed out of battles that didn't bury me. I bloomed because I refused to let the darkness convince me that the light wasn't coming.
Tell him.
Let me tell you something.
Tell me.
Favor feels different.
Tell me, girl.
When you
What?
fought for it.
I fought for this
Peace
shit.
hits deeper.
Ooh.
When you bled for it.
Ooh, I bled like a
Joy
motherfucker.
tastes sweeter.
They almost bled me like a stock pig.
Purpose becomes personal. When you realize
this is personal.
You didn't wait for a door.
This is fucking
You
personal.
carved one out the wall.
I ripped the
with
door
nothing
open.
but faith, grit, and a God who refused to let you fold. So don't call it luck, call it labor, call it legacy. Call it the long road. Finally paying you back with interest. My turn wasn't luck. It was labor, it was late nights, wet pillows and whispered prayers. It was every keep going. I told myself when quitting felt easier. My turn.
Y'all know I get emotional. I cry. Fuck that. I cry.
I earned every inch of this light.
I fucking earned
so when
this.
You see me shining,
you fucking earned this.
No,
don't let nobody take away your shine.
I didn't stumble
this
into
bitch. You fucking earned it.
it.
You built this shit. Prayer by prayer. So many of you guys walk alone. I know you walk alone. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to one that feels like the black sheep. The one who feels unheard. God ain't done with you yet, baby. You built this bitch brick by fucking brick. Take this pressure.
Didn't just visit me.
Take this pressure.
It lived.
Take this pressure, that weakness, that lie,
sat on my chest
that
like
you're not good
I
enough.
For.
Take it and rise.
Somehow needed.
Take it and rise.
And every time life tried to crush me,
they're gonna try to crush you. Just when you smiling, they want to take that fucking smile off.
Because the weight that tried
just
to
when
break
you start
me
feeling good,
trend.
they want you to feel like shit. Come
it
on now, am I lying?
Who could lift what once made her tremble.
Am I lying? Come on now.
A spine that could carry the kind of purpose.
Tell them my pressure made me a diamond. Put that in. My pressure.
Woo!
Made me a diamond.
I learned early.
Oh my God, my pressure made me a diamond. Y'all better get it.
Not the loud kind, not the Sunday kind.
This ain't Sunday, it's
the
every
kind
day.
You whisper with your body when your spirit is too tired to speak.
Come on now, how many of y'all been
what
there?
My mouth couldn't have said.
How many of y'all been there?
Here.
How many of y'all been there?
It said I'm trying. It said God don't leave me in this valley alone.
Come on, y'all.
Discipline became my devotion, my ritual, my altar, my daily offering to the future me who kept calling my name, even when I didn't feel worthy of answering. Pressure turned to power in me.
What?
Every tear became
Velvet testimony. Thank you. Thank you, Velvet.
Because it was easy. I rose because staying low felt like dying. Now every step I take is holy, holy. Yeah. Every breath I breathe is earned.
My pressure made me a
People
diamond,
bloom,
baby.
but never the breaking.
Yes.
They clap for the rise, but never the night you held yourself together with nothing but a frayed whisper and a God who refused to let you go.
What did
They
he
didn't
say?
see me pacing the
Not
floor,
by your own
swollen
power.
eyes and
Not by your
tired
own
soul,
power alone.
trying to remember why I shouldn't quit.
Come on.
They didn't hear the arguments between my fear and my faith. Didn't feel the tug of war between who I was and who I was becoming. But I felt it every ounce, every ache, every night.
what?
Yeah, that guy turned into keep going. I didn't rise because the word applauded. I didn't rise because the path was smooth. I didn't rise because I was feared.
Why you rose? I rose because staying low felt like
I rose because my purpose.
Because you're not alone.
You're
not alone.
Like a child
begging to be carried home. I rose because
something holy in me.
It did what?
Refused to stay small.
It did what?
Refused to stay silent. Refused
That's you.
To stay buried.
That's you.
Under the weight of who I
What'd
used
your
to
pressure do?
Pressure turned to power in me. Hey, Every tear became fuel for my feet. I didn't rise because it was easy. I rose because staying low felt like dying. Now every step I take is holy.
Remember yourself.
Every breath I breathe is
Woo.
So if you're carrying weight tonight,
yeah,
don't curse it.
Don't curse that weight.
Train with it.
Use that shit.
Pray through it.
Use that hate.
Rise from
Use it all.
Because
they see you. They
Waiting
see
on
you. That's
is.
why they fighting you. Because they see you.
And baby,
They see you.
once you say yes,
All you got to do is say yes.
nothing can stop the woman you're becoming.
Nothing. Nothing can stop you. Once you say yes, nothing can stop you. Let that pressure turn you into a diamond. Yo! Yeah. Let that pressure turn into power. Let that pressure make you into a diamond. You no longer have to dull your shine. Keep going. Keep your power up. And remember that when I am weak, then I am strong. Not by my own power, but by His alone. You got to remember that God in you is not going to let you fall. It's not going to let you slip. It's not going to let you. You will stand in your own way by believing their bullshit. Get out your own way today. I love you guys so much. I pray for you every day for your power, your might, your strength. And I just want to give God some glory right now. Thank you, Father God, so much for everybody in this room, in this space, on this earth, in this planet, for everyone in the universe. I thank you for our strength. I thank you for rising today. I thank you for understanding ourselves and for understanding our connection to this divine, eternal source of life, that we are in the flow. We are always in the flow. All we have to do is turn on the tap. All we have to do is just let the water flow within us and take this power. Take this power within us and let it shine. I pray that every ear, every mind, every eye, every heart beats at its fullest today. Let them see all the glory that they are. Let them hear it with the compliments and the honoring within their flesh. And let them know that this is not just me saying, this is me showing. I thank you so much for all the help, for the ascended masters, for the angels, for the spirits, for the words, for the thoughts, for the actions, for everything that aligns us right now to see the power within us, to know that God is within, Allah is within, Buddha is within, Jesus is within. We are just reflecting that light. And I'm so grateful that we are all aligned as one in a full, beautiful collective, letting this light shine. I take every single solitary thing that you have held yourself back with and turn it into your power. Thank you, Father, for making us strong, even when we feel weak. And thank you for never letting our foot be dashed against a stone. Hallelujah, amen. And so let it be. Ashe, all that stuff that's invoked, all that, whatever it is that we say. The congregation said, woo woo. Look, that's what we're going to say to God right now. We're going to say, woo, woo. Come on, y'all. That's how we're going to claim our stuff today. That's how we're going to claim our stuff today. When we claiming our strength, when we claiming everything, I want y'all to just go, woo, woo, or you, whoop, whoop, however you want to do it. But I want y'all giving that. I want you giving your joy a sound today. I want you giving your joy a sound today. And today, your sound is whoop, 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 ooh, ooh, yup, yup, uh-huh. I want you giving it a sound. I want you to make noise today when you express your yes. Oh yeah. Ooh wee. Uh-huh. Do that, that. What? That was my favorite one. Do that, that. That's what we doing today. Make noise today. Do not be silent with your glory. I love you guys, and I will see you guys later. Take care of you. And ciao for now. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the likes. We got to 10K. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys for just pouring in today because whew, this was a day. And Robin, this fucking graphic behind me, I am spoiled, honey. I am spoiled. And there is more to come, y'all. She didn't just make me one. She ain't just make me one, but y'all gonna see this one regular because this one right here is called popping. Okay. So thank you guys for just all the love. I appreciate it. And I send it back to you. Circulated 10 times fold. Peace.